You've heard me talk a lot about Wilshire Gun opening soon. I thought I'd get some quick video of the progress of the build out, and we'll talk to some of the folks at Wilshire to see how much further we've got before we can start shooting. Here we have Jeff of Wilshire Gun. Now Jeff, this is going to be a premier shooting facility, and it's going to be a lot larger than I thought.
Absolutely. It's close to 40,000 square foot all in, between all 34 shooting lanes, 24 for firearm, 10 for archery, the range cafe, restaurant, the corporate event centers, VIP room, which is the Caliber Club, all of the classrooms, and then an 8,000 foot of retail all the way down the middle.
Let's go have a closer look. Is this what one of the classrooms will be?
Exactly. We've got 3 classrooms here with accordion walls that expand so it can be 3, 2, or 1 large classroom, depending on the size of the class or the corporate event that we're hosting. And as you can see, it's all starting to come together. The drop lighting is taking place right now. Sheet rocking is flying and changing daily.
I got to tell you, after having seen this as a produce warehouse and seeing it now, it's amazing to see it all come together.
It is. It is. We're very, very excited to see the progress. It can never happen fast enough for us, but we're here every day making sure it gets done.
Let's have a look inside. As you can see, the drop lighting, and then this will be dividable into several different classrooms or one large one. Upstairs is going to be the private club and also the cafe. The bullet traps are really clever. They're kind of in a V shape where the projectiles will be focused down into a special conveyor belt to be conveyed out and sorted out after they're fired. This is one of the shooting bays, and Jeff, tell us what some of the great features are of your shooting bays.
Absolutely. Well, everything you see is ballistic rated. Of course, above you and everything you don't get to see is Carrie's air and lead abatement system. It's the best that we can find anywhere in the world, where all of the air within each group of lanes is exchanged every 85 seconds. Truly close to a hospital operating room quality air lead abatement filtration system. But then once you step inside and you get into your own nice wide stall, all the stalls themselves are ballistic rated. This is our shortest one, 25 yard. Pistol rated here, everything down, of course, baffles all above you. And then there's a digital keypad. For every shooter, you get to program in exactly where you want your target, how you want it to face, and what you want it to do. All programmed on exactly how you want to sight in your gun and shoot. And then light controls for each and every stall as well. With a table for you to move up and down and be able to work with to set to whatever's appropriate for you as a shooter as well as your instructor.
So you can set up and light different scenarios.
Absolutely.
Maybe a dusk scenario or a nighttime scenario, whatever.
You bet.
So we've seen the 25 yard range, now we have a 35?
That's exactly right. We have a total of 12 that are 25 yard, 6 that are 35, and then of course the big dogs, 6 lanes that are 100 yards long.
And here again you see the bays, they're all wired up, they're ready to go. And the traps, we even got a target down there ready to be pinned up. This is probably one of the coolest features of the new range, and that is is this a full 100 yards or is it more?
No, it's a full 100 yards all the way down from the shooting stall to the very end of where your target would be is a full 100 yards.
Now that's a good ways to see. Can you tell us, how can you tell if you're trying to sight in a target? Are you going to bring your target all the way back up to have a look at what you did?
That's a great point. Typically that is the case, but no, what we've done here is we actually have cameras situated for each shooter in each lane, so that all the way down at 100 yards, you've got a monitor next to you, you can see exactly what you've shot, so you don't have to retrieve it back each time.
That'll be really handy when you are sighting a target, getting ready for deer season. You can have somebody come with you and tell you right on 2 to the left or 2 to the right or whatever.
That's exactly right. But not only that, if you want to be able to sight in at, say you know where your favorite tree stand is, where out there your usual target is, and you want to sight into 77.5 yards, with the digital keypad in each stall, you get to program in the exact distance you want. The target will automatically be moved there for you, and you can sight it appropriately to whatever distance you want to set.
And as you can hear, it's going to have a good sturdy roof because they're installing that right now.
Exactly.
Jeff, there's been a lot of great progress with Wilshire Gun, and we're excited to have it in the community. I mean, this is going to be the premier shooting facility in the metro.
Absolutely, absolutely. We honestly believe it will be one of the top facilities anywhere in the United States when you consider everything that we've got, the detail and the consultants, local, regional, and national, that have been involved with the design of this.
You'll see the beast here driving around town, but do you have a conservative or a ballpark estimate of when you hope to have the doors open?
Well, that's always tough. We,
Yeah.
you know, with 5 different businesses going on inside Wilshire Gun, there's a lot of I's and to dot and T's to cross with this. But we've always said we're shooting to open later this spring, and we're certainly very hopeful here. Spring lasts till the summer solstice, and we're certainly open to at least be doing soft openings by that point, grand openings immediately to follow.
Can we come back and do another progress report sometime?
Absolutely. Look forward to you anytime, Lee.